Welcome back. I'm Allison Payne, and you're watching People to People. My next guests are members of an organization devoted to serving teenagers and young adults in the Austin community in Chicago. The Peace Corner has provided a safe haven to youth through their various programs. Their goal is to prove there is an alternative to street life. Joining me now are Father Mauricio Benahi, founder of the Peace Corner. Did I get your name right?
Yes,
Benahi.
perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Erica Mabi. She is the program director, and Lionel Carter, who is an intern from DePaul in social work, working with the organization. Good morning, and thank you to all of you.
Good morning to you. Good morning.
Father, this is your brainchild. What inspired you?
The need to serve a part of our youth population that is, I believe, still underserved. Those are at-risk youth who at times or another are in trouble. They fall into gangs. They go in and out of juvenile detention center or even the Cook County Jail. The need of providing them with the space and with the possibility to dream.
But there are plenty of organizations in Chicago that have that mission statement. Sure. What did you want to do differently?
We try to serve those that nobody else wants to serve. Those who are rejected by other programs because they are too old or too tough or so-called too bad. So we really try to reach out to those who are considered unreachable, and trying to offer them alternatives. As I say, try to teach them it's okay to dream and to
Give
dream
me an
big.
example. What's an unreachable?
Unreachable kid might be a kid that goes in and out of jail or detention center for years, is a gang member, doesn't have much family support, and he really is alone mainly. And he gets into the drugs, into violence, into all kind of negative things, trying to find himself. What we are trying to do is help them to find themselves and to discover that they are good people, and they can do a lot of things.
And you know what? Everybody needs somebody to believe in them and some place they can go. Erica, tell me about some of the programs with your organization that help reach these kids who are at risk.
Well, on a daily basis, we do after-school tutoring every day, trying to have the kids come in and give them a place to do homework where it's quiet and they can get tutored. Myself and the assistant director kind of really run that. And then right now we have a lot of the older high school guys helping out tutoring the younger middle school age kids, which is really great to kind of
Is this the Peace Corner we're seeing right here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So they can come and play pool?
They can play pool. We have class. We have a GED class.
Right, I see that you have GED counseling, right? And you have tutors who come in and help with the GED studying.
We have support groups.
And what other kinds of activities are there at the Peace Corner?
This year I started a girls group, which gives a space for girls from the neighborhood to come in and kind of create a sense of ownership at the center, because it's always been kind of a lot of guys and always easily drawn the guys. And
yes,
like
the guys' place to hang out. Now you're bringing the girls in, which could start trouble of a whole nother kind. But anyway, Lionel, as an intern student coming in from DePaul, give us your observations of the Peace Center. And what kind of contribution have you been able to make over there?
Well, actually, the Peace Corner, it's a great place. I've been there since September, and it has shown me a lot of things. You know, it's shown me a lot of things about the communities of Chicago and how those in the environments are affected by the community. And the Peace Corner just opened the doors to many, many children, and just does so many things for them. And I kind of like it. It's very nice, you know.
It sounds like a wonderful place to be, with a really, really good spirit. But there are lots of places in the city of Chicago where you could have chosen to do your internship. Why did you choose this place?
Actually, I'm going to school to be a social worker, so I want to help kids. So that's my passion. Like, I want to help kids. I want to show them there's much more to life. It's something other than life to do. It's more things to do in life. And I just think a youth center would have been the first place for me to be my first internship at DePaul. So the Peace Corner came up, and I contacted Father Mauricio, and we did an interview, and I was accepted. So I'm glad they let me in the Peace Corner.
You know, Father, you're really lucky to have, college students, at this level coming in and working with you.
And that's one of our blessings, to have a lot of volunteers. We don't have a lot of money, but we have a lot of friends, a lot of people who volunteer their time.
What kinds of friends do you have?
Friends who volunteer time.
You got friends in high places.
Well, high places, yes. Oh, definitely.
In the highest place,
In the
yes.
highest places, yes. We are definitely, I'm a priest, I'm a Catholic priest, so we are
course,
church-based.
yes.
And the Peace Corner is also a project of my religious order. I belong to a religious order. It's called the Comboni Missionaries. So my congregation really supports the Peace Corner, and it's part of what we want to do in Chicago. It's part of the way we want to serve in Chicago. It's part of our mission. We are religiously based, but we are open to everybody. There is no any kind of discrimination with none of our guys probably is Catholic, but that doesn't matter. They're all God's children, and they're all welcome there.
Oh, for people who are interested in helping, what kind of volunteers do you need?
They can volunteer so many times. We need people, most of all, willing to care for our guys, to be able to listen to them, to spend time with them, to show care and love. We need people for the tutoring program, for the GED program. We have a job training class. So people, maybe business people willing to come in and help us like for resume, interviews, work ethics.
Right, because you're helping people get jobs.
Yes, we do a lot of that, especially young men released from detention center for prison.
Employment skills
Yeah,
training.
Exactly, and we actually provide jobs.
And what is the Preparing for the Future class involved?
Is the prerequisite to be part of the job training program.
I see.
It's a 10 weeks class in which the youth who attend the class are trained by business people in the business world. So they learn, first of all, how to behave in the workplace, how to act, the demeanor they have to have. They learn to write a good resume, how to handle a job interview. They learn to job search on the internet. And then we take them to visit several companies all over the Chicago area. Can I say we went to Pepsi in Indiana, other Lehigh Direct in west of Chicago, to get them a taste of real jobs. One of the problems we are finding is that most of the people who are released from detention center are considered unemployable because
Right.
they have to
Always.
cross the little question, did you ever been convicted of a
Right.
crime? So what I thought a couple of years back was to provide them with some kind of work history. So we actually hire them. We clean abandoned buildings in cooperation with CIC, which is an association of realtors here in Chicago.
So they're doing janitorial services.
More than that, it's like clean up of abandoned buildings. It's not only janitorial, it's
Okay.
really all the garbage.
Oh, so this is almost like rehab work
Almost.
of
The step
abandoned
before
buildings.
rehab,
Okay.
actually. We get the buildings ready for rehab.
And do like the demo work,
Exactly, we
demolition
do the
work.
demo work. And we have, at times, even 10, 15 young men working at the same time in several parts of the city. So
That's a great job.
and it's a great opportunity for guys
Wonderful
to get back on their
opportunity.
feet. So
Wonderful
that's something that we are
opportunity.
trying to do.
Well, before I let you go, I just want to run down the programs one more time for the people. There's the GED class, tutoring programs, computer literacy class you do. Work with the Cook County Juvenile Detention Center, the girls group that you started. And if I can just turn the page here. You have legal counseling, employment skills training, preparing for the future, and of course a support group and a summer program.
Yes.
So that's a lot of good work that you're doing on that corner here in
Thank you.
Chicago.
Thank you.
And you have an issue because you want a bigger location. You had an agreement with one bank.
Yeah.
That went sour because the bank went south.
Yeah.
What's your situation now in terms of the money you need for your new
The
facility?
situation is that we cannot actually accommodate all the youth who come to us. Our facility is a storefront. It's
Right.
very small. So a couple of years ago, we started thinking about building our own facility. And we met, can I say the name of the banks or is forbidden? Can I say the name of the banks?
As far as I know, you can.
Okay. So we came in touch with Mike Kelly from Park National Bank on the west side. And the agreement with Park National was that if we were able to raise half of the cost of the building, $600,000,
Right.
Park National will match that.
But Park National went under.
Park National went down, it's been taken over by U.S. Bank.
So you still need
We still
another
need $600,000 to build
right?
the new center. Otherwise, a lot of dreams will be shattered. But U.S. Bank is talking to us. So but we didn't hear anything
Well,
yet.
to U.S. Bank and all the other banks out here who aren't giving out loans because of the economy, this is a good loan because
No, we
this
don't
is
want
a
a
loan.
loan. We
You
cannot
don't want a
afford.
loan?
We cannot afford a loan. The agreement with Park National was
Oh, you want them to just
a
give
forgivable
the
loan.
money.
Yes, because
Okay.
we can't.
You're going to really have to reach up to that higher
Yes,
power
up
for that
there,
gift.
up there.
Okay. Well, for anyone who is able to give that gift, bank or otherwise,
Anybody.
it's a good investment. It's an investment in the youth and an investment in the future. Father, thank you. And
Thank
coming
you.
up, we're going to hear from a couple of the young people who have benefited from the Peace Corner. So stay with us.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Welcome back. I'm Allison Payne, and now we're going to talk with some of the staff members and participants from the Peace Corner Youth Center. We have Leroy Clay, DeAndre Manuel, and Keith Bryce with us. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with us. Let me just start with you, Leroy. How did you come to know the Peace Center?
I met Father Mauricio like 9.5 years ago.
Okay, and what was he able to do for you, or how did you participate?
I participated in a number of ways, but I used to see him like through the other neighborhood guys because I was too busy indulging in my negativity before I really got involved in the Peace Corner, but got a little older, and then, you know, Father Mauricio and the Peace Corner was there to give me a second chance because we all know the second chance thing is not really available for guys, especially with a background like I have.
All right.
But since I've been dealing with the Peace Corner, I got involved with a class called, it was BYOP, but now it's called Preparing for the Future. And that consists of job training classes and just a number of things. Like, I think Mauricio spoke upon about the cleaning out the buildings and stuff like that.
Right, throughout the abandoned buildings.
I participate in that, and just as well as supervising the
So
kids.
you're involved in just about everything.
Yes.
DeAndre, what makes this organization so important to the community?
It's really important to the community because you have youth and teens as Keith's age that's out there getting involved in gangs and drugs.
And they have
in
to
that
have
life.
some place to go.
Yes, and the community, it's a safe haven for the community
For
around.
the kids. Keith, what has it meant to you? Quickly.
Like Peace Corner's a good place for people to come. It's like he said, like all the violence and gangs and stuff on the streets, just for people to come, like play around, help the kids out with their homework and stuff.
You know what is so beautiful about you guys is that you put a face on it, because we hear so much about the need and some place for kids to go, a safe haven, but we don't actually see the faces. And I'm just so grateful that you guys came in and to show this is what happens when you stay on the right side. When you're on the other side, things do look up and get better. Thank you so much. Continued success to all three of you. That's all the time we have today. I'd like to thank all of our guests for being with us. If you're interested in helping the Peace Corner, you can reach them by going to their website, thepeacecorner.org. And if you'd like to help the Share Your Souls organization, you can reach them at their website, shareyoursouls.org. Or all of that information is on our website, WGNTV.com. And remember, this show will be rebroadcast Sunday on our all-new station, CLTV, at 9:30 p.m. I'm Allison Payne. Have a great weekend.